Oh my things. Welcome back to third month. Not really a Monday Night Melee or Monday Night Metal. As much as I love the alliteration, the games I want to play aren't particularly violent. I guess that's bad. I'm not 100%, but it is mic weirdly wasn't working and then cut in. Am I okay now? 5x5? 4x5? $720 by 1440? Whatever the resolution was. I already forgot what I said on New Year's. Haha, resolution joke. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and stream. In fact, I'm going to blame Raphaelzio because he was first, and he is also stream grandma. Also, hello, Ralphie darling. And welcome in, Alter. Alter, welcome. Back to the fluff pile. Awfully quieter than other streams, you're noticing. On like the main audio or the mic or both. Wiring mine's one. I also just don't like tuning into a stream and having my eardrums blown right the fuck out. In general, mic mostly. Let me top out my mic. I know the lapel mic tends to be louder. I think audio cap is a little bit, yeah, because if I do this, that was probably way too close. But it's, I have on my, nope, that's not. I'm just fixing things live, you know, professional. Limiter, let's put the limiter. I'm just checking the limiter. Yeah, I've got the limiter up now, so that it's reducing things a little bit, but not by much. I can put my gain up on my compressor a little bit too. Yeah, I aim for hovering in mid-yellow. Scream, wreck your throat. I mean, darling, there are better ways to wreck your throat, and you know it. But that might happen too. Depends on if I fall into another fucking hole. Because when I took that picture that I posted of me dragging an exocache and a space car behind my space truck, in the process of taking that photo, I ended up in a hole. Just drove right into it. And of course I was carrying 3 trailers, so it was a real pain to get turned around. So instead I just blasted a hole through the hole and drove out that hole. Always make more holes. In the ground. I need to specify that. How is my mic though, by the way? It's right close to me. It's right about where I'd want it to be to actually capture my voice proper. But I don't know relative level. I am in the yellow, but not by a whole lot. Let me put the gain up a little bit, because the compressor also messes with it, which, well, I didn't initially like using a compressor, but you might suddenly mysteriously disappear. Forewarning, updated plumber timeline was next few hours or something. Very precise. Mic is fine. Well, I appreciate the input. I need to, as much as I've given this advice to other people, because I'm really good at giving advice, but not so much at taking it at all. I need to watch my thoughts. I was doing that early on, but Like post-stream, pull up your own stream and someone else's, and you'll notice the difference. I can just raise my volume. Yeah, I was early on watching my own videos because it's an important way to learn and to see how your quality is. And also, highlights are useful advertising. They're a good way to, like, cut to the chase on some streams where it's like, yeah, that wasn't a great stream, but here's some funny bits. A great way to showcase how good you can be. But also, it forces you to watch your entire video. They're not like the silver bullet, the magical thing, but they are helpful. However, the stream quality early on was pretty freaking terrible. I did not know what I was doing. I was a very sad panic, so I stopped watching. And I need to watch them again because I'm not going to learn from myself if I don't. And I know that. And I do know the best way to learn. Well, the best way I learn is from my own mistakes, because I'm good at making those. So I might as well capitalize on them. But what's I talking about? What were we doing? Where are we? Who are you? Is this an Arby's? I think this is an Arby's. Anyway, it's Monday, so we're playing Astroneer. I was struggling last week to try and think of games to play on stream, and then, remembered I installed Astroneer. And, 36 hours of gameplay, and about half a week later, I realized it's probably fine. It's a terrible way to learn, would not... honestly, I learned by mistakes. It's a terrible way to learn, would not recommend, but hey, it works. Honestly, something I remember from my college days, back when I thought that was at all a hope for me to complete a degree that will work. One of the most important things I ever heard was I was doing very, very poorly in math. I still don't think I ever actually took a 101 level. I finished remedial and then dropped out. But I was doing very poorly, and the instructor, it was a lab. It was just, you know, do the homework doer. But he said, honestly, of all our coaches, the best coach we have is the one who has failed more assignments than you in every single class I've seen him take. I have seen him retake basic math, like 54, 3 times. But because he has had to take math 54 3 times, he now knows every possible way you can fuck up in math 54 and can show you what not to do. And that's the point of life. That's I don't want to, you know, say, oh, the point of life is, you know, fuckery. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. Not at all. But the way you learn is either from observation of others, observation of predetermined material, or observation of self. Sometimes people around you aren't good at showing you what to do. Sometimes they are not good examples. Sometimes the book, the source material you are reading, or the YouTube videos on how to, are pretty trash. Anybody who's done their own plumbing can tell you the YouTube videos are pretty trash. But what? Trying to words is hard. Anyway, I'm failing to word properly. The best way I learn is from doing something incorrectly, realizing how it was done incorrectly, and seeing a more effective way to do it correctly. Or doing it correctly but inefficiently, and finding efficiencies. That's what I was trying to say, and that is a valid way of learning. That is how a lot of people learn. That's how most of us learn all of our things. You don't learn how to ride a bicycle by watching a YouTube video about how to ride a bicycle, hop on that fucker, and then pop a wheelie. Nope, you fall on your ass. You fall, you skin stuff, you're bleeding, you cut up your new Jinko jeans. I mean, maybe I was learning a little bit earlier in the timeline than others, but, you hurt yourself, you find out how that happened, and then you don't do that. It's the same as with the work you put your job. It's the same as with writing. Everything, every single core skill, every single basic thing that you don't think about having to do is something that I guarantee you have learned by doing it. 100%. And I can guarantee you things you never thought you had to learn, things that you just thought were your own existence. Everybody knows how to do this. You'll meet somebody who has no fucking clue. Not a single clue. They're head empty. Like, trying to teach somebody how to shuffle a deck of cards was one of the most frustrating experiences of my existence. And I'm not talking like fancy shuffling, but like split the deck in half, lift up the corners, they fold together, put the deck together. Hooray, you're finished. But I didn't learn that by just picking up a deck and going, oh, this has to be it. Nope. I learned by getting those cards fucking everywhere. Just all over the place. And then being shown how it's done. And then getting those cards everywhere again. And figuring it out. So this is basically a way of me saying that I'm bad at things, but I get better. And also, I determined I'll play Astroneer because Thursday was terrible. That Thursday was a mistake, and I learned from it. I'm going to play the games I play. If I've played them before, that's fine. If not, that's fine. Not gonna grab a random game I haven't played, haven't vetted, I just bought it on Steam for $2, and say, fuck it, let's see how this goes. That's how we end up with the only flat screen game that's ever given me motion sickness. But here, playing something a little bit easier. Astroneer. For those who do not know, Astroneer is, well, it's a rival crafty game. Build stuff. That's most stream games you've done. No, Thursday I tried Shadow Warrior, the 2014 version. Live on stream, and it was terrible. The main thing is the game was awful, which just caused it to be a complete failure. Like, jumping into a game blindly and going, okay, I got no idea what I'm doing. Oh, there's a hole, there's some dynamite, I just exploded myself, suffocating, whatnot. That's one thing. But going, this game is really kind of racist? And I don't understand the point of it. Also, the map design is infuriating. And also, camera sway and motion blur at the same time. Both set to intensities that set a veteran VR player's stomach off. I got motion sickness from playing that freaking game. I don't know how I could do that. I wouldn't mind doing blind walkthroughs, but it's not something I'm going to do anytime soon. I want to play Astroneer. I'll play Astroneer with you guys. I have just recently touched down on a new planet. It is, I don't know what not Sylvia, not DeSolo, not Calidor, Novus. I'm looking for some lithium and gas mining methane. Main thing about this place. I've already landed on 2 other planets. The moon of Sylvia, which is DeSolo. Oh yeah, this looks like a great place for power. Oh, right. And to get back to what was said earlier, yeah, no, I understand that if a plumber randoms by, you will have to drop out. That is perfectly fine, darlings. I love that. I love the fact that you're even here. And yes, I have a shitload of materials in a ship, because once you make the medium shuttle, everything is just so much easier. It's better than spending 10 hours on a planet building up a base brick by brick to then carry as much of a resource you don't have on your home planet as you can fit in your pockets, and completely burning out your solid fuel booster to do so. That sucks. Chat is behind on the game. Oh. Thank you for pointing that out. Some of my layers got shuffled around. It's gaming chat. There is gaming chat. Put you above game capture. Aha. Thank you, darling. So I'm a sucker for these types of games in general. I play Minecraft Bedrock and do not mind it. The fact that it's Bedrock. I've been told I should, but it's fine. It's fun. Stop that. Trying to organize shit. Solar panel. Let's see here. Now, the question is, did I remember back? I don't think I did. So, down. I've been told I should not be happy with Bedrock, but I quite enjoy it. Yes, I want to actively mount my tractor onto my trailer. It shall establish dominance. There we go. Let's see here. Actually, if what I fucked up and brought you with me, didn't I? Yes, I did, my little. I remember to bring my. I did not remember to bring one of my infinite gems. So what I need is some platforms to mount some stuff on, so that these can actually hook up to stuff. That will charge that just fine. I just need a platform long enough to get my medium printer built, so I can then build a large platform, or a medium printer installed, so I can then build a large platform. And from there, mount the medium printer and build more large platforms. Call it good. That looks fine, I believe. What does the large take? I think it's 3 macaronis. That's convenient. I did not pack any macaroni. They are a common resource, the resin. Is that all of the resin in the area? I believe that was all the resin in the area. That is a very shallow resin. Oh! Oh! You're a dick plant. Cool. Guess what? You die. I have already found one of the dickhead plants. Perfect. Let's see here. I'll pull the solar panel off since it's night. Stick the wind turbine on. And then I did suck the dick plant, didn't I? But I mean, you know, $20 is $20. There was a landing site right next to one of the artifact points here, or shiny beacon points. I'm quite happy about that. Like, I probably could have scanned around and maybe found a better location to land, but, like, for resource-wise, but it's probably going to be fine. I mostly just need the basics. I brought some good stuff with me. Got to bring my goddamn generator with me. And I don't have a shelter, and don't really readily have the capability of building one. But I brought tethers with me. And I brought my Sylvie. Hello, little buddy. Peekaboo. So fucking cute. So fucking cute. But I didn't bring any food for him, so he's already out of light source. Which means I should probably grab this work light. There we go. Okay, that's good. but it's temporary. Fine. Hey, Cider, welcome in, darling. Welcome in. You are not late. You are exactly when you are meant to be here. And I remembered to bring dynamite. Always bring dynamite, folks. My base on Sylvie is pretty advanced. I think most people home base on Sylvie since it's the starting planet, and it's where we're guaranteed to get good values of any given basic resource. But the whole game, for those who have not played it, which I think everybody here has pretty much played it or seen it played, is to build bases, build resources so that you can then there. Now I need to drive the tractor by where I'm using. I can plug it in. Build up resources so that you can start doing research on these thingamawats, these big old alien relic buildings off in the base, off in the back, around there. And find out Whiskey Tango Foxtrot that thing. Oh, get there. Oh, no power coming in. As it's night and there's no wind. This is gonna take a moment. I can't believe I forgot to bring a decent generator with me, but I think... Ah, perfect. I did in fact store a... There we go, that's even running. Is that gonna be enough? No, it's gonna take 2 Australians. First time I've seen directional cable plug like that. Unplug that, maybe... No, that's still gonna go that direction. So... This is a puzzle. Because I planned and set up ahead of time for this expedition. However... I have a lot more resource access than before. But I didn't have forethought necessarily. Ah. Let's see. Have any... Not offhand, but you know what I can do. You there, you are closer. Now, connect. There we go, now we've got through. Now we should be able to generate enough energy between... Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I need to do. I have never seen it do that before, where it goes, oh hey, this is completely one-directional. Granted, I've never daisy-chained trailers together to get a base going, but it's still an interesting and new challenge. And explodies are typically useful. Explosions are fun. Daisy-trained, yes. You hostile? Not you. I'm just looking for compound. Well, most of the plugs, at least, I think they follow the pattern you plug them in at. Most of the plugs, at least when you're going base plate to base plate, don't seem to care about a direction. However, when you're using a trailer, it seems like it goes one way or another. So let's just set this out further. Set up. And I'm basically just building a situation here where I can start harvesting. I've got most of the resources I need, and most of the tools and storage necessary. There were some things I could not specifically build and bring with because they are too big. Not sure if I should have wasted time on the medium shredder, but I will not worry too hard about it. Let's go ahead and stick that. Tractor. No. Click the tether. There we go. Unplug. Well, your plumber's there. Well, enjoy your, hopefully lack of flooding. And thank you for being here to begin with. Thank you for coming by, darlings. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful night. And remember, look out for holes, air's good, and harpoons, my dudes. Let's secure one. I was inhibitor because now I'm going to straight up use. I was going to turn on the inhibitor so I can straight up use the vacuum mode. Get that suck. Because if I'm powering my car by a small generator, I'm gonna need plenty of organics. Okay, you're pop coral. Good. You're not the stabby dickhead plants. You're the mildly annoying explodey plants. Those I can work. Forget where our base is when we're 20 feet from it. That is actually a very common effect in this game. It's a advanced power move of, where the fuck am I? Nope. Backpack again. I love games like this because it's not something particularly vexsome or challenging. There is challenge to it, certainly. Namely remembering your damn controls. But it's just at your own pace. Build and explore. Build more. Tractor. Never forget to tractor. Try not to park your trailers directly in front of a hole, making it almost impossible to back up to them. God, this is Euro Truck Sim all over again. There we go. You in, we're gonna need another crushed under my tractor. That's fun. Let's go grab some more macaroni real quick. Let's turn off the vacuum cleaner. Turn on the drill mod. Actually, let's turn off the drill mod because we're running low on power. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Multiple people. And my alert box itself is, not stacked properly. But thank you for coming in, Drowsy Trooper and Peekaboo. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the fluff pile, my darlings. we are playing Astroneer, which is a bit like Minecraft, except the plants are the only things that will screw you up. Well, the plants and your own life choices. And how are you all? I'm doing well. I'm not sure about the rest of these lot, but how are you doing, Drowsy Darling? How have you been? Astroneer is a fun game, remarkably so. That was my cat leaving. It stormed out loud enough I thought somebody opened the door. I can actually go about and try and find some resources. Well, first of all, I can come over here and load up more than a backpack's worth. Turn on the generator, flatten that. You're doing okay, about to go to bed when you saw... Well, I'm glad that I dropped that notice in Sky server. It's so nice of her to have that up for us, for folks like us. Thank you so much for dropping in. I really appreciate you coming by and showing up. Showing by and coming up. I am wordsing so well today. I am word good. I'm gonna sit here, not suffocate long enough to... I don't know why, but all of my boxes got moved around. So alert box above gaming capture. In fact, basically everything above gaming capture. There we go. Now when people follow, I don't know why I hit escape. It literally does nothing. It does not pause the game. Thank you for coming by, even though you were about ready to head to sleep. An elusive, distrustful beast to try and find. As basically anybody who knows how my last week went can tell you. It can be tricky, but I believe in you. Let's just levelable up. Why not? This mountain was a jerk anyway. Hiding all the damn macaroni. I'm just a sucker for games like this. I backed one on Kickstarter a while ago that did drop, but it's a little bit just mildly abandoned by the developers forever, called Planet Nomads. They're still kind of working on it, but it's a bit backburnered since they got a stable release. And this game reminds me of that a good bit, except it's a much cheerier color palette. And a little bit, whereas that game, Planet Nomads, focuses on what you can build with their, Lego block-like setup, and having a more realistic design. Astroneer just aims for a lot of content, a lot to do, but not the you can infinitely build things. And providing a much nicer looking... I like Planet Nomads. Otherwise I would not have backed it. But in trying to look more realistic, it just ended up looking uglier. This is adorable and has the advantage of the terrain textures very, very easily hiding great big goddamn holes in the ground. And when you have no antagonists except plants, you need something that'll absolutely screw you up. And believe me, these holes in the ground will screw you up super bad. Like, you will just... Running along... This one's pretty easy to spot because it's dual-colored in nature, but, like... Oh! And thank you for the host, Cider. And you are my first actual host, so you got to see the fact that I am a Ron Host Club fan. I see no shame in that. I hide nothing. Okay, well, I was gonna lock that anyway, so that's fine. But I meant to unpack. There we go. It was a good show, and it was one of the ones that I saw, that I decided to watch because I saw the abridged version on YouTube. I gotta say, the abridged was kind of funny, but it wasn't... I did not want to build an extra generator, but okay, I guess I did. Fine then. One at the base. That is a terrible wiring design. But it was fun. It made me think there's got to be something, like, less terrible about this. Because it was kind of... It wasn't bad, but the abridged was kind of a little extra. And the show itself was actually quite good. Fun part about base building here is that I don't have a shelter. So I either have to be near a car or near a shuttle, which parked in the shadow of a moon or of a mountain, so not happening. Yeah, the abridged. The abridged was funny, but it was also a little bit too memey. So it kind of just, it made me want to watch the original to make sure it wasn't, or the real version to make sure it wasn't actually like that. And for the most part, I'm pretty sure it was not. And I wish my 3D printer. I mean, okay, printing reliable. I'm in no rush. I've got enough base. It's down. So I am pretty sure that girl is a team. She was very much into the teacups, at least. I do like the fact that the 3D printer kind of looks like an FDM printer, but futuristic in the fact that it actually works way cooler. Bonk. Did I watch Nabare no Oh? I have not. I gotta be honest, I'm not too up on anime. I used to keep up on it fairly well, but then I developed this horrible medical condition called being an old man. Nabare no Oh, as recommended. Well, Cider, if you're recommending it, I will absolutely watch. 100,000%. All the percent. So you have amazing taste in things. So let's put you off for now. There. You. There we go. And let's go ahead and put that back because I did that. Use a printer to make a printer. Ah, hello, Kohime. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are playing some Astroneer because we needed cute space Minecraft. Actually, no, we seriously needed cute space Minecraft. So much. Finish the printer. I wish I could pick up and move my ship. That's the sound of it not letting me do that. Its printer's all the way down. You mean it was always just printers? You mean it was just printers? It always was. Really should brought my wireless charger. That aligned correctly. I kind of want it to just drop shit in. Yep. I'll drop shit into the cab, into that hole in the ground, which is good. That's fine. As nature intended. Swap out. Find a home. There we go. That's not what I do, but okay. A lot of this game, especially when you're just starting a new base, is shuffling things around so that the organization makes some amount of sense to you, so that you can find things and make things work functional. And also hitting the wrong button and picking stuff up. Here. Smelting furnace. I don't think I packed a smelting furnace specifically because it's local resources. I did not. Good. That would have been a waste of a slot. Every time. There we go. This clumsy fuckery. Go there. 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 Not need a large printer. Need a smelting furnace. Thank you. I'm also suffocating. Well, number 2. Air is good. This is why I have a reserve tank. Grab some quick and easy resources. I using our vacuum cleaner, I believe should work. One of the things I can build pretty cheaply is not actually filling my containers. Do I have to deform the terrain? I am curious about that. It is not. Okay. Guess I gotta go finish off that mountain. Where was it? Where'd I put that mountain? One of the easier to build resource options is a soil analyzer, which just lets you spin dirt and get resources without having to find specific caches. You've got to destroy a lot of land to do so, if you don't have anything that can actually harvest dirt for you without deforming the land. But the good news is, the only people who are in this game are either yourself and maybe some people who are playing with you. Nobody's going to get mad if you wreck a planet. Enjoy your lurk, by the way, Cider. Enjoy your lurk. While my printer is printing a smelter, I am going to go ahead and fill up these canisters with dirt. They'll be ready for the next thing that I print up, which will be a dirt spinner. Also, screw this hill. This hill sucks. There we go. We are full of dirt. So that's why I brought the soil canister now. And let's see here. Melting for soil centrifuge. Aluminum and copper. Bring aluminum. Thought I brought aluminum. I don't think I brought aluminum. It's a good thing I made the smelter then. Stick you there for now. Oh, you need a large slot? Okay. You take a medium spot. You take a large. There. Store them. Yep, with a chest piece. Lapis clean. Large printer. Not necessarily need enough a large, but it's good to have. But that is actually one of my primary goals here. If I can harvest Atmo, I can make use of the chemistry lab easier. I can also fill a container with Atmo. And I don't know where I'm going. Kind of driving around at the moment. Because the atmospheric gases are used in the chemistry lab to... You a dick plant? No, you're just a regular. Oh no, you're a dick plant. Die. Now take your offspring. I use the gases in making advanced materials like titanium alloys, steel, which is one of the biggest things I'm missing, is being able to make steel and things of that nature. Are you a jerk? You are. There are 3 different types of jerk plants on this planet. It's the jerk planet. Well, I will go ahead and scan that research sample and take you guys. I am stealing all the offspring. Not just Americana, but the rise, the fall, the hate, and grace also, as well. Don't have any particular place I need to go as much as I need to find resources. All that is building slowly. You look like another jerk plant. Oh no, you're actually a resource spawning plant. Or I keep forgetting that pop plant. That just looks like a mountain full of plants. I will, you know what? Miss me with that shit. Stop removing things when you mean to turn them on. I mean, I hope you guys don't expect me to actually know how to play the game correctly, despite putting 32 hours in 6 days. Because, spoiler alert, that is not how I roll. That just dropped a explosive charge rolling near it. Normally, one advantage of being in a car is that it doesn't set off hostile plants. You don't get beaten to death if you're in a car. That one seems to be the exception. And do you run off of... Okay, well, that's... all you can... Back off, buddy. Take your children as well. I'll harpoon your core. Charge my tractor real quick. Not what I wanted to do. Stop that. Like, I don't touch it for a day and I forget how everything works. So these are a neat little puzzle because they have a research sample inside that's full of research points which you can use to learn new patterns and advance your building. But they all require some sort of resource. And the electric one specifically requires either... Are these just macaroni plants? They are. But the electric ones either require a certain amount of power output, or they require a certain amount of charge. Oh my, that is a big research item. It's your lucky day, core of a jerk plant that spat explosives at me. This thing is worth way more points when I get my research lab. Right, also spotted. Make sure. Okay, shuttle is still on the most stealthily hidden freaking resource in the world. Lithium is just right here. Said it was here. Saw the pop-up when I was attacking that plant. Checking out the macaroni plants. Oh. Macaroni plants are the lithium. Cleverly disguised lithium. Well played, well played. Which means that it's not a hill full of jerk plants, or even plants that look like jerk plants but aren't. That was just a hill of lithium that I need. Cool beans. This is one of the things I am here for. This is not a common resource, which means I can't barter for it. Using a trade platform, I can't spin it out of dirt, though I'm not sure if I can spin it out of here on this planet. That would be cool. But if I need it, I'm gonna have to steal it and then ship it back to my home base on the other world. So that is what I'm here for. I'm gonna fill up my shuttle with lithium and methane gas. This way. Compass. Yes, I did. Well, I could have just dug a hole through it. Let's actually just dig a hole through here to make it easier. Also, heck that plant, I guess. It is, and as much as I touted Planet Nomads to you specifically, honestly, while Planet Nomads has the big advantages of extremely open base building and ship building mechanics, this, I think, is overall a more balanced and superior game. They also just recently added snails you can collect that do cool things and are adorable. Very, very adorable. Okay. Just a matter of making sure my tractor is charged. Set you somewhere for now. You can just sit here for the time being. This plant looks incredibly indecent. I think you can buy all 3 of these off of Bad Dragon. I'm going to be real with you. At least that middle one. Now, does lithium spin into something? Nope, it's a base resource. It's a total resource, so I don't need to run that, but the wind is up, so I should be running something. Atmo condenser aside for now. Install. Research chamber. I need 2 compound. Secret app compound. Where? I do not. I've founded my. I remembered to pack a spare silo. I am a brilliant person. I didn't pack a bunch of them because I think I missed the resources. It's low on a resource to build them. But packed at least 1, and that's good because these medium plates hold 8. The silos hold 24 resources. That is a big, big difference. Now we'll pull you off. Put the Atmo condenser on. To there. Solar panel there. Empty resource platform here. So that I can boop you. Hydrogen on methane. Fill that whole platter with methane gas. As soon as that platform wasn't linked, silly me. The good thing about this game, by the way, Kohime, is that it is multiplayer. You can set up multiplayer planets and servers. So if you wanted to explore the cold, withering embrace of space, but didn't want to do it alone, you can bring your friends and make them suffer as they also fall into holes unexpectedly, or get beaten by spanking vines. Or stabbed by even more dickish plants, because, oh my goodness. A plant over on Arctis, or whatever the hell they call the, or Glacio, the ice planet. They are just bastardly. They stab the hell out of you, and they do not care. I did not bring a resource platform, but that's fine. And this is a very rich vein. And build a beacon. Quartz. Oh, this planet has quartz. Probably did not bring any. I brought glass, so probably no beacon. That is fine. I will remember where stuff is. That sounds like a... I think that's something I can... Not 100%, honestly. Streaming takes up an awful lot of your mental resources. And I have not had a whole lot of those to begin with recently. So we will find out if I find something far away and can actually remember to get back to. Let's just load up all this compound. Oh, you know what I can do? I can go over and grab that resource silo from the other place and fill it with compound. Because while I do want to get lithium, I also need to build my base, and I did not bring any of the common resources because they are common. They exist everywhere. There's literally no point in bringing macaroni and Dippin' Dots if every planet has macaroni and Dippin' Dots. Frickin' grenade plant. You suck. Such a spiteful plant. Like the stabby dick plant on Glacio sucked. Or no, that was DeSolo. Because it will not stop stabbing you. You have no chance to get away. If you are tagged by it once, you're done. But it's not that fast. But at least if you avoid it, it's fine. Nade spitting plant. That, you try to uproot, like you try to get near it, and it'll spit a grenade at you. Try to uproot it, it'll spit a grenade at you. It might actually be sentient, which means I should be concerned about the fact that I'm killing the hell out of it. Not even having the decency to pick up the children this time. I'm killing the seeds, I'm killing the children as well. Just all war crimes. It's all war crimes, all the way down. Honestly, it's fine. There's nobody here to stop me. Which means it's justified. Because remember, folks, if somebody isn't there to stop you from committing war crimes, that means that it's not a war crime. I actually don't think that should be the message I should be giving. Probably not the message I should be giving. Ran out of power on one. You'll also notice a pattern to my bases. Develops pretty quickly. Namely, I have no good pattern to it. I just throw stuff where it needs to go for now, and figure it out later. I need to build additional solar panels and wind sails as soon as possible. Sails. Pretty sure that's not the real one. Oh, I can't build a large because it means I need to actually build a small printer. This is the one annoying part, is that the patterns you learn that you can print on the go from your backpack, you can't thumb through easily. Just these two little blue buttons. Go there. Not need to print a medium. In fact, need. Solar panel, don't have copper. Wind turbine, don't have aluminum. Fantastic. What's on this one? Zinc, glass, I brought iron, I brought plastic. A tungsten. Did I seriously not bring copper? Why did I bring a tungsten? Where's I going? A large shredder, which also requires an iron and an exo chip. And iron is over here. I'm probably anticipating more salvage things. But let's go ahead and build that anyway. Set up to build it as soon as the sun comes out. And while we are at it, let's go and grab... That's just going to take forever to make methane. There. Spare storage. Let's actually go look for things. Sorry. Hey, sorry it took a while. Totally forgot about you. That is okay. I don't expect consistency from you, Raphaelzio. I'm not saying that you're unreliable. I'm just saying I can't rely on you. It's not the same thing, darling. I'm back here for these. That's okay. Don't you use my full name on me, mister. Oh, I'm sorry, Raffi, darling. Stop that. Turn on. I'm not gonna just leave the charger on, because it goes through organics pretty quickly, and it looks like this is a relatively sparse planet. Oh, come on, come on. Climb. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Come on, let's explore like we're playing Skyrim. By not using the roads at all. Gotta jump up a hill over and over again. Yeah, stuck watching that one anime. I don't blame you. I wasn't paying too much attention to chat over in Kels' stream the other day yesterday because I was at a social function with friends, so I had to, you know, be present there. But the way you're describing it did sound interesting. Come on, up, up, you bastard. Oh, none you talked about? Well then, that's fine, I guess. I have no idea then. Yeah, no idea what you're talking about, darling, but I'm glad you're here anyway. Trailer stuck now? You know how few times I get my trailer stuck on things? Okay, first of all, lash leaf. Or are you just not there? Wondering what it's gonna take to pop you. So what's this anime that you were stuck on about? Well, that was a lot of effort just to get out of the valley I landed in. Getting back in is going to be a fun. Let's just roll down this mountainside. Anything on radar? No. Ah, this is steep, frustrating. I regret coming here. Why are you struggle busing, Tractor? I have made you do worse on the other planet. It's because you liked the fact that it had grass. Now, I'm sorry, not every place we go to is going to have grass for you to drive over, buddy. You just got to deal with the fact that some planets are awful. And then you run out of carburetor. Fiat be like, yeah. Oh, how did your test go, by the way? You didn't answer last time. I'm assuming it probably isn't the best answer if you didn't, but... Ah. Fair. They must actually care about who's on the road in your country, because I can't imagine that somebody who's taking classes and has taken the test as many times as you in America land would still be having a problem getting their license. Two dumb mistakes, one that you do not take blame for. I thought you had taken more tests than that. Oh my god! Fuck you. I'm gonna scan you and leave your children to rot in the sun. Are you a tree? Or are you just a big thistle whip? Tree. Good. Never trust a plant, ladies and gentlemen. Never know what they're up to. One of them. Heck you too, buddy. You know what? Actually, let me just go down to my message box and change this. Never trust a plant. There. The truth of this game. It's nice because it's a game with no combat. It's exploration only. It's not nice because there's... no. Still things that will absolutely kill the hell out of you. Aside from falls and suffocation. Forgot the handbrake on when taking off, and the other one, the guy in front of me hit the brakes, so I had to... and your car turned off. Since I didn't hit the other pedal, I don't know. Oh, stalled out because you didn't hit your clutch. Honestly, I don't think you'd get penalized for that in America. I'm not 100% certain, but... like, getting stalled out because the dick ahead of you brake checks you? That doesn't sound like something we would have an issue with. They would mark you down if you, you know, called him a motherfucker and gave him the finger. I think, I'm pretty sure the one you're referring to is the clutch pedal. One that opens up your gearbox so you can shift gears and then close the gearbox. And then again, now that I think about it, also, you know, a lot of Americans don't know how to work a manual transmission. Automatics are incredibly common here. Sort of like guns, now that I think about it. They are probably more common than our society needs. Build the thing, you built the thing. Trade platform, fantastic. So I can grind scrap and I can trade crap. Now I can get the resources I need. So we'll unpack you, because we'll be building a platform for... Let's go back to... Which platform? You need more macaroni. I need to go get some more macaroni. Well, alright, let's go find some macaroni. First time chat. One message was deleted by a moderator. Oh! Oh my goodness! A bot. I feel so important right now. Oh, my goodness. Bless my queer little heart. I rate bot level. Do I know how to drive a stick? As far as a car goes, no. Learning how to use a manual transmission is one of those things that I want to do because it's important. It's good to know. But I want to spend my macaroni, but there's a macaroni box right next to the macaroni. Why would I not just go and... There's the macaroni. Yeah. Now, Americans are not actually well known for our capacity to operate automatic manual transmissions. Automatic transmissions are extremely common over here. They're still considered an upgrade by most auto manufacturers, but I think that's because they know they've kind of got the average American's balls in a juicer. So they can go ahead and charge a couple of grand extra for the one that people don't have to think about when they're driving. That's not what I wanted to hit, but I'll take the extra bites anyway. Put that there. Oh, good. It's playing stream beats. So, like, autoplay's enabled, so hey, let's throw more music on for you. I'm like, I hear vocals. I hear vocals. Am I... Oh, God. Oh, no. Am I gonna get sued? Am I gonna... Is this gonna be a takedown? Nope. Okay. Should you ban bots? Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and ban and report them if you spot them. Bots can eat it. Bots gave a couple of friends of mine way too much frustration for them to have to deal with. Mostly people who were doing concentrated bot raids and then calling them out for buying follows, which they weren't. They were getting raided. It was really frustrating for them, and it was a lot of extra emotional labor for them to have to deal with assholes. Well, it's not the same thing. Any sort of bot can fuck right off. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Here, still got power, still got macaroni. Okay. Now to dig my way out. Even organics laying around, that's fine. This isn't full, is it? Nope, almost. But that also means that I can go get that organics real quick, and that dropped too. There you are. Come here, organics. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Huh? Are you a jerk plant? No, I think you're just a plant that spawns surface resources. Good. I'm extremely distrustful of plants. Ooh, so this green spot's an exo cache, which gives you exo chips, which allow you to build premium shit. So we'll come back for that. Yeah, but it's easier to be a mod when you are in on a desktop or a PC, because it does things like load your chat and give you easier access. I'm not going to judge you. I know you are a very busy person and you prefer mobile, and honestly, you doing any sort of mod work is fantastic, and I appreciate you, darling. Let me grab. Let me grab. There. Not letting me grab. No, I don't want my mission log. I still do not care what my mission is. Care or vaguely know. I do need to pull my truck around before I suffocate working. Remember to come back over. Where's your salary? You are getting paid in exposure. Mostly exposure to predators. Hey. Yay! Resources on it than the tower now, of those types. It obviously has less resources because the tower am bigger. Sit, stay. I always wanted a lion. One day. One day, Rob. Delicious fluid. I built some small wind. They're not material efficient by comparison to building the mediums and the larges. I don't actually have what I need. a couple of them, it's still going to be better. I know I can make more ceramics because I saw clay, which is what you build ceramic. There. Back away so I can actually see the plugs. There we go. Got a few more ohms or something. What's a small solar take? Copper. Cool. I'll have to trade for that. Actually, put this platform here. Does Astroneer have mechanics to promote base building incidentally, like just organically making you build base? Oh god, I'm suffocating. That's what that sound is. Ha ha ha! Forgot the second line there. It's a good thing that tower full of resources isn't very heavy at all. Just smack it out of the way. Oh, goodness. Reasons to build a shelter. Yes. Normally, if you land on a planet, you want to build central to your shuttle until you can build a field shelter, because the shelter provides air and power for the user. It doesn't provide power for a base, but your Astroneer will not die horribly, which is good. Anime binging is doing good. Finished in 2 days. Forgot how much you love anime. I need to get back to watching anime on the regular again. Let's see here. Better. Search item. I could start running research right now, but I think what I want to do is remember what I was doing. You can go into a hole for now. Stick you somewhere. I don't know where that was, but that's fine. Yeah, shelter is incredibly useful. Shelters and shuttles are both. You tried the game and it wouldn't run. Oh my. Sorry to hear that. Might have been an earlier version? I'm not sure when you tried it, but run just fine for everybody else I've seen play it. But then again, I mean, it's mostly streamers, so, I mean, if it didn't run, then your stream would suck. Did kind of cheat with Kami-san since the first 3 episodes. Still 21 level. Fair enough. Think your graphics drivers were corrupted. That is possible. Do be like that sometimes. What was I gonna put on this thing? I think I was gonna print more power. Right. Go to my small print. You. And winter. Aluminum and copper. That was the problem there. Those things look so much like corn on the cob. Yeah, that's resin. Common nicknames are corn on the cob or macaroni. It's got a hole through the center, so it's more like a corn on the cob fleshlight, I guess. But yeah, it looks weird. I will not say it does not. You know what? I can put you down for now. I've got that set up. Never put these words in the same sentence again. Darling, I can't promise that. Know this one. Let's actually print another... Yeah, let's do another medium because I can flatbed. Medium storage is 2 corn on the cob, flashlights. Quick and easy, get me some more resources to throw onto here. Let's actually, for now, cut that cable, be a little bit more mobile. Have that pointing out the back. Voice attack is doing God's work as always. Yeah, voice attack, I think I might just not know how it works very well. Because I don't think it's done a darling once so far this stream. Okay, and this is exactly what I was looking for. Just all over the place, there are going to be abandoned, broken thingamawhats and who's-its. And the smaller bits, just click on and they go into your backpack and you can stack 5 at a time in a slot and it's fine. Bigger ones, though, are why I made sure to pack a harpoon. As right now, it is a single slot storage and has a dynamite on it, which is fantastic. You don't think it should attack your voice, which it's not doing. Yeah, for some reason, and I think it's probably just a setting somewhere, something I need to fiddle with, but as I speak a sentence normally and clearly, as I am doing right now, to quote Al Gore, "You are listening to the sound of my voice." It doesn't pick it up because it's reading the entire sentence as a command. It's reading my entire statement or large chunks of it as a command when it shouldn't be because that's stupid. It's stupid and it should know it's stupid. It's bad and it should feel bad. But if I were to stop, darling. Oh, hey, no. I don't actually have it on right now. Ha ha. Okay, voice attack. Let's at least turn you on so that it's not me that's failing. Darling. Okay, that is not playing Stream Beats anymore. Let's go ahead and find another album. Stream Beats. Amazon Music, come on, buddy. I don't think there's actually music in this game, or if there is, I turned it down so much because I thought it was bad. Let's do this whole album. There we go. I am a dum-dum, but we know this, darling. No? Darling? Ah. But I've got some salvage hooked up now. Step on the tongue plant. Don't want to go back without filling my backpack. I don't want to drive around all over the place because this planet is full of hostile architecture. It's like a gentrified city neighborhood. Try saying it more casually while not saying anything else. Well, darling, I would. But, darling, it's genuinely trying to determine, or trying to read the whole statement as a voice command. I'm actually watching it now, and a voice command is not a voice command. Voice commands is not a voice command, which, for those of you of the old internet, which reminds me of Milhouse is not a meme, is a meme. All I'm doing is darling instead of contains darling. I don't know how to set it to do contains darling, because if so, that is very obvious. That would be super handy. Don't need more macaroni, but I believe it was this direction I saw some sparkly thing. Let's see here. Step on the tongue plant. Macaroni, that is a power. What type of power? Multiple unit power. Okay. Have multiple units. Hello, way more salvage. Perfect. Glad I came this way. Let's actually return back, because I will be picking up more salvage. First, off a cliff. It's fine. You found it? You did some Googles? Did you Google for me? I love and appreciate you, Raffi. You know that. You Googled for me. Words cannot express how much that means to me. There. Here. It's a nice pack of debris. And nom nom nom. Power. There we go. Actually, you are at a full amount of canisters. I can turn you off. You do not need to be drawing power. On the text tab in the command, there should be a drop down. Change it to aim. Okay. So while that is showing you the interesting view of stuff getting shredded, let's go ahead and hit edit to bring up that window, and we will be fixing it live, folks. We're fixing it live. And when say machine looks unsafe, good thing it's outside. I agree. Oh. Hold on. Let's not suffocate while we're trying to fix things live. On the settings, you should see a drop down. See recognition. as normal, restricted continuous speech, or continuous speech. Command type is full command or suffix. That's it. Not seeing a... So you don't respect... I could have copied and pasted the French instead of over to you, but I didn't because I don't respect you that. That's understandable, Rap. You have very little respect for me. Only love. Go ahead and accept on that and see if Darling pops up now. Wonder if that will work, Darling. Let me just take another moment while I'm looking at this thing. Yep, got no idea, Darling. Unless I hadn't pressed that button, which might be needed, Darling. Yes, indeed, Darling. I believe we may have fixed it. Yep, I am the dumb. But we know that. We have always known. I hit OK on the edit, but I didn't hit apply. Because I thought that would work, because it's okay, right? Or stopped? Stopped. Or maybe making the most... You know what? Oh, that's just the sound of your passive operation because you have no power right now. That's fine. And you're welcome, Derlin. Don't think it's smart enough to recognize Derlin. Melting. Large shredder, I need iron. There we go. Before I build that, double check I didn't already build it. I've already lost track of the crap I've done. Big printer. Let's actually just unplug the large. Go over there. Eatmobile. Nope, I am not seeing a big Stumpy boy. So, let's print the big chumpy boy. Gotta extend the E more, Dearlin. I just don't have it programmed to recognize that much of a derivative of Darlin. Or Darling. I don't want... Oh, you would only go into the... It's fine. Go back on. Let's go back that way and pick up more. Now that you rethought it, yep, culprit was your corrupted drivers. Now you rebought it and it works fine. Well, I am glad to hear it's working fine. I just drove right into a rock I didn't see. Again, this game likes to hide shit too. And all of that driving to the other direction looking for stuff, and literally on my way to the wreck I found earlier, here's some more wreck. In fact, that ain't even gonna fit in, whoop, don't get crushed, a large printer. That is why I have the large printer made, to make the heckin' large printer. And I believe that you've been here for just a bit over 2 months, only because it doesn't feel like, yet also in the same way feels like I've just started streaming, but yet I've also been streaming forever. I think that's just being old, so I'm exhausted easily. But yeah, it doesn't actually kind of doesn't feel like it's been 2 months. Oh, no. Screw you, plant. Yeah, take that, dick plant. Some good stuff out of that. You will fit in Red Motron. And I think I just made a path up. Got you here before Luna died? I don't know what you were referring to on that, my friend. I know you were hanging around Kells for a good bit longer. So you did not drop in on me immediately. Not you, the other thing. Not you, the other thing. This is the one thing about the harpoon, about the winch. You gotta click around the winch anchor. Harpoon itself. Unseat it. Which can be super irritating. Okay. Now, last time, first thing I shredded in my large shredder was my medium shredder. However, that also means that I don't have a medium shredder to shred multiple things with, which became very rapidly annoying. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear about your dog. I was not aware, actually. So that is one annoying thing, is left click on something other than a highlight object is go there. Like, hey, there's a thing. Handy when you're in multiplayer, I'm sure. Fine, mostly. It's still not easy to lose something beloved as an animal and family. They are a part of your family. They're a dear part of your family. Honestly, sometimes the better one, because they can't talk shit like humans can. Which is why I don't slap dogs as much. Or really at all, I should say. So the shredder, which I thought would allow me to get some base resources, does, but not in the way I was thinking. Shredder creates scrap, and scrap can be loaded onto the trade platform's rocket to be traded for resources. That's how it can get you resources. I get rid of the scrap I've gotten now. And smoking at the storm. Yes, this is... I'm sure OSHA is fine with this. It all looks just fine. Here. There, so that we can go and... There you are, the research platform. Plug you in. And then we can get this nice, juicy research platform. That is almost 6,000 points of This research is quite useful because on this part of your backpack, it shows you all the patterns you can buy. I have 11 grand stacked up. Oh, my goodness. It's all organized by printer size. Backpack, small, medium, and large. I think I was going to be in... I think it's over here. Might not be, I'm just mostly not in need. You guys have ocean in space? You can't get away with drinking on the job anywhere. Nope, it is a lot harder to do on the job. Let's get the pattern for field shelter because I will soon be able to make silicon once I have the right resources. I think I need the gases. Some automation. There's some cool automation stuff. Power switches, repeaters, sensors. I don't use them. I run everything manually because I'm dumb. Lots of different platform designs, not just the flat basic ones. So you went to the shredder real quick. And let's go back. Sears Guide. Is the planet actually round there, or is it Minecraft where it's infinite? It is actually round. You can go from one side to the other, and that is actually a part of the point, is that you have to be able to do so. Because on the poles to each planet, there are... the big alien structures that you have to power. And then you have to get to the core and power up the core. And then the storyline actually begins, to my understanding. I'm not certain on that one 100% because stuff instead. Drill that attaches to rovers. Yes. That sounds like it would have been making things a hell of a lot easier. Also move incredibly slow if you have your backpack up. It's a nice little feature of the game, because you're busy playing with your backpack and not attention. Dynamite. Athletic. Yep. One of the things you're most impressed by in Outer Wilds is they managed to make a good, yet kind of comical sphere of gravity. Yeah, Outer Wilds, is really one of those games that you look at and you go, I don't know how you thought to make this, but congratulations. You darlings win. Ah! Yes! Yes, it works. Thank you, Rafi, darling. I love you. I need to update the graphics. That looks a little bit shit. Grade platform. What do I need? Not compound rest. Sap. Malachite. Copper. Hit the button. Send that off to the corporate office. It actually just goes to Oregon so I can get my 5-cent return on cans that I just crushed. God, so I keep abreast of 3D printing because I have 3D printers. I like 3D printing. It's not a obsessed hobby, but it is something I am very much into and like to keep on top of. I would say I'm probably more into VR, but I mean, That's because it's games, yo. But I saw somebody recently... Almost crushed. Let's just go ahead and bring this back, even though I don't have a grinder for it. I don't have a 3D printer, darling. I have 3. I know. Probably are going to get to hating me because of the random crap I have. Fuck you. I know. I have 2 filament printers, FDM printers. One of them is a Delta Jet, and one of them is not exactly Cartesian gantry, because that describes a specific pattern of square printer, but I don't know the proper term other than Cartesian gantry, so we'll go with that. And then I do have a resin print. Out of carburetor. The accessibility of technology in America is something that following streamers with international audiences and meeting such lovely, wonderful people as this person keeps swearing at, really is something that's put into perspective, because I think of it as kind of just standard stuff, but it really super duper fucking isn't. I never really think about it until I'm talking to somebody who goes, yeah, I can't fucking get that. I mean, honestly, Raffi, I was shocked to hear the limited number of D&D books you can get in your... Because it seems like one of those things that... It's books, you know? Feather, right. So, you go into the future hole. I have a friend who has a forge. He makes knives for us. Unfortunately, my turn, there was a pandemic, and... off. Yeah. That's some shit. Sorry about that, because... few things beat a knife made by a friend. Oh yeah, translation work and licensing and localizing and such. Probably the biggest. Let's find out what that is over there. Fine, we have a buggy. That is going to be more... not going to compound our problems. Just not something we're looking for. And already in the back. That is the problem with the tractors. It eats up a lot of power. That's why I like having the infinite charger you can pick up from doing jobs. It generates like 1 power unit, but it requires no resources. Fun. Can't you get a battery? Yes, I actually have one back at base charging. And now that I think about it, I am a dumb. Commando roll out, and over here, hoping not drained. It is not drained. In fact, it just is charging. Perfect. Perfect timing. I am the dumb, man. I never claim not to be. I will say I am smarter than some people, for certain, because there are some people who believe they are quite intelligent, who just absolutely 100%, 1000% are not. The dumbest people I have met have been people who think they're smart. Screw you, grenade plant. I got time for you. Up, there we go. Got mad at me for calling you. Yeah. And honestly, That was not right. Because, I mean, you've seen me stream. You know me. I am the dumb. Hello, ammonium. The cool thing about this game is that things are incredibly persistent. So the fact that I... Fuck you!
What a darling!
That plant! Welcome, Tech EXE. You are... Oh. Doubling up on the notifications. Welcome, Tech EXE into the fluff pile. Oh, you called me a fake nerd. So mixed up Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep. Well, yeah, that's you gatekeeping, like... Screw you for gatekeeping. What the hell was I doing? I was turning on the vacuum setting on. I don't have any resources. You need to get these rocks cleared up. The inhibitor is super handy for that. Off because there it is. I am doing well. This has been a good stream so far with good, wonderful people such as Raphael Zio here, calls me a fake nerd and swears at me for we're just having a nice laid-back Monday night playing Astroneer. First time playing it on stream, though I 30 some hours in it in the last like 5 games, 5 days. How are you doing, darling? I'm currently doing single player. I might open up to multiplayer at a later time, but it'd be for regulars. And mostly just, it's something to stay and chill now, because Mondays are stressful. Unhook. You go into the future hole. Thank you. Backpacks. Have a spare. Oh, but I can make one. This is the good thing about the medium storages, is that they take 2 resin, which is on every planet, and is incredibly populous. It's common. It's basic. It's like pumpkin spice and UGG. In fact, at my main base, I like me. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna. At my main base, I have been shredding them because I had so many of them. Especially since I started building canisters which store a single type of resource, store a whole heaping ton of them. Like 7, which is over because I'm standing. Go. Lock that down. The lock feature is so useful because of that. I just need to get these small resources off of this. My click is slightly off. Guess I'm gonna just, you know, heft an entire rocket and crate assembly and the platform it's on. That's fine. Smelter. What? Let's go ahead. off to the side. Setting you. Smelter. Here. Power coming from the sunlight. I'll be able to get copper, which means I'll be able to make solar panels or... Oh, I'm suffocating. I'm glad it makes us sound like an iron lung. Or me after 10 minutes of Beat Saber, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Because otherwise I would die a whole lot more in this. Yeah, after 3 steps. True, but it's also 5 million degrees where you're at with a 99% humidity. You are just actively breathing water. You are in the ocean, sir. Good morning, Maeve. Welcome in, darling. Welcome, welcome. I got the thing working. I'm happy. Rafi helped me get that thing. Actually, it's not really soon. Go ahead and stick that on the rocket. And what is taking rings? Let's run. Go on. I didn't have it turned on. That would be why the smelter wasn't working. Machines work when you turn them on. Who would have thought? Your plant is trustworthy. It only wants you to overthrow the current government. I don't know if I'd fully call that trustworthy. It's certainly an improvement, but... and people die when they're killed. But Carl, that kills people! Humans work the same way. The wonders they do once you turn them on. I mean... were you in Doppel's stream earlier? Were you in Doppel's stream earlier? If not, watch the VOD, darling. You were there. You were the first one there. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh! Streamer brain, of course. You and you were more of a reason why we ended up running a train on her than I was. Which is to say, we got a hype train going. But it's funnier to say running a train on. So I now have a friend from the other side of the mountains. A friend from the other America, the one down south, further than Texas, and a friendo from Finland. Fantastic. Have to got it. Oh, it's got its feet stuck. So the annoying thing about this one in particular is that its feet are down, so it's going to have a hard time dragging. Drag at. Usually, it's going to... Yep. That it pulled my tractor to it means that it's not going to. So, that piece of salvage off and see what this is. Okay, let's... this one. Pick pick it up, put it over by my trailer. Easier to do it this way. Drive over there. Whoop. Feel a bit funny about the fact that I have more mutuals and friends outside of Finland than inside of Finland. Yeah, I mean, the internet in general is still largely American, but also, well, okay. The part of the internet that we would regularly interact with, being Western world to begin with, largely still the Americans. And Finland, while being a decently sized country, certainly, is also not the most populous nation. It's sparse. Wrong way. The best way. There's enough room for everyone. That is an important factor. Oh, 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 oh! Sticks the landing. And wiggle and maneuver. Come on. Get up. This far. So I can park you here. Stay. Stay. Good truck. Give you a solid footing. What's the top? There's the top. You are heading off to bed. That is a good thing. It's, oh, it's 8 o'clock already, so it means it's tomorrow for you, give or take. It was lovely seeing you again, Rafi, darling. Thank you for coming by. You are always welcome in the fluff pile, and you know it. And also, big thanks for helping me fix voice attack. Oh, you're bending. You're gonna be binging anime until 5 a.m. Fair enough, you're doing that anime challenge. A noble endeavor. Also, you're still young enough to be all like, I will regularly binge anime until 5 in the morning. It's just fun. There we go. No problem that can't be solved by making more holes. Oh, there's a cavern right in front of me. Dug into. That's hilarious. We'll go this way. Your bigger cities are about 600,000 people. Yeah, our larger cities are, I think, New York is our most populous city at around 8.5 mil. But our population is also weirdly concentrated because the rural industries and agrarian industries that used to keep our population spread out have been bought up, corporatized, automated, and fucked over so badly that there's no real reason to live outside of the cities except for fear of becoming one of them city folk. It's just no reason to live in middle America anymore. The fact that you're born there, stuck there. I'm not going to say our cities are overcrowded or that we have an overpopulation problem. Feel that way. Population is the myth, I gotta say. Our planet can sustain twice as many have now without issue. can fit the entire population. Why you no go in? Okay, fine. You can. Lifting up the couch to find the goddamn remote. The entire Earth's population can fit in America if you turn America into a low-density city like LA, spread out city, not something that's centralized like New York. The entire world's population can fit inside a space the size of this continental US. We don't have an overpopulation. In fact, the U.S. itself, with its agrarian resources, make 40% of the world's food. Or, I should say, harvest 40% of the Sao Paulo, Brazil has 11.2 million. Honestly, fuck the challenge. You kind of just have fun watching anime. Kind of nostalgic about something you do 3 years. Anyway, bye. Bye, Rafi. Yourself a fine anime and eventually sleep. Get in the thing. The thing. You're one of the ones. Okay, into the future hole with you. Side we call. Let's see. 100K in our capital. We as a country have less people than the city of London. Kinda shame they pay destroy crops. Yeah, the fact that we pay farmers to destroy crops or to not plant things is fucked up. Can I throw you into the future hole as well? That's where you live. You are from the future. Sit down. So I can shred these small things. Shredder, you go into the shredder. I will not try shredding the dynamite. I want to try shredding the dynamite. I will not try shredding. I just don't think that's going to work out well. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Oh, I did not see that coming. I should have. Oh my god! I can't fucking breathe, guys. Okay, well. That was educational. And it opened the exocache, so I guess that worked. Just a headache laughing too hard. Of course you saw that coming. You're from the future. You knew I already did it. You're cheating, Maeve. It's cheating. The platform's gone, isn't it? Or did it eat itself? Sometimes the physics engine says, we're just gonna throw something, 100,000 feet that way. Example, the large printer that was nearby. That got yoked. Future hole. Oh, God, that was worth. You know what? Fucking worth it. You cannot tell me it wasn't. That was hilarious. That was excellent knowledge to have. Great theory craft. And, I mean, as we already learned today, there's a big red button. I'm a fucking put. Oh, God, my head hurts already. Long time. Kinda tells you how fucked up things have been recently. I have a feeling one of you fuckers clipped that too. Gonna be a good person and try to eat a bit healthier, as the breakfast you're having is nuts. Well, I don't know if the breakfast you're having is particularly insane, but I'm not gonna judge your eating habits. Being... See? There. I'm still way too happy. I'm happy that's programmed in there for dum-dums like me to do. Someone forgot. Oh. That's okay. Source. Can always do it again. I do have a second shredder. You're not wrong. And more dynamite. I brought some and I found some. However, darling, even I'm not that dumb. Fluffy, do not shred things. Store the dynamite safely with your pet slug that you're... And block of dynamite. So long as it hasn't degraded, dynamite is relatively stable. If you leave it, it will, and it will become. But that's of course in real life. So long as you don't hit the hold the F button, sitting somewhere, or throw it into a shredder, dynamite seems okay. In fact, there was dynamite on this, right next to the shredder that exploded, that didn't go off. But the explosion from the shredder exploding broke the exocache sitting right next to this. So that is actually some pretty resilient dynamite, because I could have lost a lot of shit by that. Not gonna lie. Okay. I have... buy the... extra large. Now I bought the extra. 1 tungsten carbide, 1 steel. Steel yet. No, I don't have a chem lab, but I can make a chem lab. Bad on this. It's 8:30, so I'm gonna probably... But we're getting a nice base setup. Gotten some... access stack. Some relatively reliable power. suffocating again. Trailer. Guessing. Thank you. But you're having pistachio nuts, the best and worst thing there is. Honestly, yeah, it's an extremely satisfying thing, but it can be a pain in the butt to crack. Pistachios are delicious. Pistachio ice cream, it's fine. Legit. I did not think I would like pistachio ice cream. Mostly because I think I remember having it as a child one time and thinking it was mint because it was green and being deceived by ice cream. That's a treachery that does not. That's. But I was given some later as a grown-ass adult when I mature a bit and put away my hatred of random snack foods. Oh, that's the research done sound. But, well, I can now not use the research. Okay, what do you... Steel. Steel that I was... steel. Argon. I don't have argon here. Can't make argon. Methane. That. There. There's my gas flag. Methane. No argon. Methane, hydrogen. I'm on the wrong planet for steel. But got a pretty good setup here. Methane, what is methane? Silicon, another material I desperately need. Resin, quartz, and methane. Okay. I have those. I don't have quartz. Nope, I have gas. Ass. Where in Cider House is a good place to put a picture of you looking cravingly on a handful of nuts. General? Or the memes channel? I believe there's a memes. Now, are you saying me specifically, or me in general as in you? You're not gonna see a picture of me craving nuts for a while, other than, well, my default thing. Let's check this. Oh, wait. There. Out of the way, cop. Two ratio, so I got 4 coming in there, and then have a dirt factory yet. It's the one thing about base building the way I do it that is where the fuck anything is. So much stuff everywhere. Don't have a dirt factory, but I can make one. Printer. Oil centrifuge requires aluminum. Crap, that's aluminum. That was gonna be the next thing I traded for, but I wanted the quartz because there. back. It's resin. I need to grab more resin. But I just put methane over. So drop that there. And let's go harvest some mech. And you got your permission on it. Yeah, I'm pretty permissive. I'll be honest with you there. As evidenced, things like decency, humanity, ants, these are all optional to me. Cider's probably going to be very annoyed with me being part of the community as I am because of that, but he knew what he was getting. He knows. Nope, nope. Park right there. Plenty of air, so harvest this macaroni. Just surface nuggets. Not even enough to make a full bowl from. That's ammonium. More macaroni. See macaroni over there. That certainly is a greater macaroni field to harvest this year. It's fantastic. Oh. Stepping in steam's a bad idea. What a thought. Oh, the bot was banned. That is good news. They are pretty on the ball about that. But I am glad to hear that you got the ping that they were that they got the yeet seat. Thank you for bringing that good in, because honestly, well, we're never gonna fully get rid of it. I'm suffocating. Will be soon. Kicking bots, like, it's... If we don't do it, they're gonna overrun the... You did miss a bot. Yep, it was pretty obvious. The auto filter actually caught it. And, while I was trying to figure out what happened, Raphaelzio was like, oh yeah, looks like the auto filter caught it. It's a bot link. Cool. Yeah, we have links turned. I have links turned because of the fact that it is as much as I like to see the clips that people make live and things like that. I don't like the risk to my community. Where's my centrifuge? Great question. Talking about the dirt farm? Yep. I need an aluminum. And I'm pretty sure I went over all this and there's no aluminum. Yep, it's zinc. But spotted more salvage out there. I have a rocket, so I can get the material I need to make. Got the trade platform, so I can make a malachite run off of it, which I was going to do, but I wanted to make silicon because I just now got silicon access. Headache is gonna kill you. Got a headache, darling? I'm sorry to hear. Oh, you also missed Rafi helped me get the counter up. Those very subtle ones that won't let you get comfy on your pillow. Yes, I do know the sort. Those are freaking awful. I hate them. And with a passion. So sorry you're dealing with them. You can say we all you want. It was you that fixed it. You did the thing that I never could. Spent 3 seconds on Google. So now it'll pick up every single darling I say. Even if I'm saying darning. Okay, maybe not if I'm saying darning. But I've got the sensitivity turned to like 50% confidence, so if it's vaguely like darling, it'll pick up. See? The hell did that salvage go to? I know there's that one broken lamp just over, but probably only once per phrase, most likely. So we're looking for macaroni. Spotted more cell. I just don't remember. Darling, darling. Darling. Yep, I think if I say darling, 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 that's one darling. But still, it's a vast improvement. One per phrase is still a vast improvement over not a goddamn thing. That looks like a macaroni field there. Let's see. Oh, well, there's an exocache. It's almost as good. Not going to pick it up because exocaches show up on radar. Not too worried about finding that again. It will show up. Salvage do not. I am far too... Okay, 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 fuck you. Die. Yeah. So I need my generator. Bring an organic. But I've got the battery backup on it. Be able to... What? Well, I've got enough battery to get back, I'm sure. So I am definitely too far away. Will not Google it and now. Wait. Yes. Go. Rest. Recuperate. Recharge. Recover. Adapt. Come. Good night, darling. So happy. Explain to me. Oh, Ultra, were you here when I found out what happens when you put dynamite in a shredder? Because that was a thing that happened. It's extremely amusing. Want to... That's the power. And he's in and out dealing with Mario. Fair enough. Honestly, the fact that he even popped in for a moment is still nice. The fact that you're here is just fan. Always say, thank you guys for showing. Or lack of did the plumber fuck off again? Or I should say fuck off for the first time because he just showed up after days. Well, actually, no. I mean... With no further information, can't necessarily... probably took one look at it and said, yep, I don't have the resources for this. I gotta go hit a hardware store. It's 9 o'clock at night over. Probably don't have 24-hour Lowe's is like we. Also, I'm sure he charges extra too. It's after some time of day. Chris, you argon? By argon, I mean ammonium? Pointy jerk rocks? Had the wrong kind of hose or something. Yeah, I am not surprised. It's hard to prepare for something. I mean, on an older building, the hosing and plumbing can be extremely varied. He probably had no idea what he was actually walking in out there. And heaven forbid, it'd be a simple fix. Considering the amount of damage that's being done, it's probably more than just a single hose or a single pipe. Plus, of course, there's all of the flooding that you have to do, which may not even be in his wheelhouse, honestly. The landlord's still a dick, but I sympathize with the plumber a little. I do not know where that big pile of salvage was that I saw. There's so much salvage. I just need some aluminum. Oh, why hello, big pile of salvage. Speak of the devil. It's a good bit of stuff. And some dynamite. Fine. Stop that. Hit the right buttons. At least the left one, not the wrong ones. Don't get stuck on tree. Silly Astro. There. That's actually just a low platform. That. Let's min-max this. Get it done? Nope. So some wreckage will actually fit onto slots, some will not. I was hoping that would fit onto the large platform if I could load up a couple of them. But it didn't. However, I've got enough to harpoon. Decent load of stuff. Let's go back to base, get this shredded, get the... Excuse me, sir, you're in the road. And I don't like roads. Let's get that turn-in going so we can those resources we need to start building, and then we'll find someone to raid it. It's almost trying my hardest to get sleep this week, because that was not something I was able to achieve with any success last week. Right off the side, yes! I am a good driver in any video. But okay, thanks. Lack of depth perception, I guess. Stop that. Leave it there. Thank you. It's not that the controls are bad, it's just that I can't seem to click right. I know it's probably a me. Now we will go ahead and store the battery on ourselves. Stick that solar sail. That way I've got a charger as backup. You know what? I can go. Okay. Took pretty much the entire stream, but got things moving forward now. Everything is properly set up. Layout of my base is horrendous, but that was to be expected. It's my base. Let's get this dynamite over. Safer location. About to say, am I missing a tower? But I'm just right up. Here. Slot it up. Medium printer, which the medium printer really is the work. It is fully loaded and go. Suffocate. Far over. The physics in this game are sometimes very hilarious. Stay. Just trying to get around to the harpoon. Bench. There we go. Stuff. Made any hover stuff yet? Not yet. I have not unlocked that. POLs and hoverboards, I think patterns are mission rewards, and I don't have those missions. Or they're waiting for me to complete over. Yep, nothing yet. No hover stuff yet. There we go. I was just placing it at the wrong. Knew these ones would shred. Step up. Actually, I'm. It's a killer. Except any. I am glad the game's smart enough to. Trailer will provide oxygen anyway because it counts as a car, assuming things are. Okay, let's just check the resources real quick. Yep, malachite. Aluminum, which is laterite. Laterite. Caves, looks like that. But it's 9 o'clock. Also could have slug home. Let's just kind of head down into the cave so you guys can see exactly how much digging I've done. Huge network of everything, so I even have a truck down. What I will do is off stream, I will dig some goddamn aluminum. I can get some aluminum in my base. We'll go ahead and save it. Fuck, that's right. Base. Save. Alright, well, it's a matter of finding my way out of this big ass cave. 5 ways out. It's a matter. Deeper. Those. So no one. Path I know. Should simplify these paths a bit. It's getting a. Let's see. Find my way out. That's also why. Damn it! More than one hole. Surface. This is slightly embarrassing. And then back up to the surface and let's go home, get myself a nice space nap. I have no idea what you... Doesn't matter. Okay. Home. Pop out. Long time. Sort of hunched over. It was fantastic stream, honestly. Hope it was not that repetitive, boring. I never know with games like this because it seems like it's something that, like, doesn't capture well on video. Like, it doesn't really stream well, but games like this, like Minecraft and such, everybody just loves to watch. Everybody likes to go into and have a chill time. And it's not like I don't do that myself. I absolutely do. A couple of streamers have a lot of watch time from me just because of the fact that they do Minecraft and nobody else was on, and it's like nothing super good was on. Telling, like, hey, chill Minecraft stream. PD love. Craft Steam with Comfy. Cool. I'm down for that. So it shouldn't surprise me that it's something that... But the whole time I was streaming this, I was thinking, God, this is actually... Well, not the whole time. When I put dynamite into a shredder, I knew that was interesting. I figured that would be interesting. Certain. Because that was fun. But, either way, folks, thank you all for showing up today. It's fantastic hanging out with darlings here in the puff pile. Ah, it sounds so good to have that. I'm gonna get really annoyed with it. Let's see who. I am not confident shy. Any means. See, Inya's doing art. You know what? I always like reading. And very sweetheart. Right in. Still playing. Hassan, are you still playing? You're still playing Harris Heller in Stream Beats. Good. But he puts out some good rock. I'm also listening to his instrumental stuff. This is pretty. You're going to go ahead and fade Enya and stream. It's good. Secure. That's it. Oh. And attach to that any notes you wish. I still don't have any. I mean, Fluff Pile Raid with the Doppelry also work. Actually, yeah, Ultra, that's better. Fade, etch. Spell this girl. Enya, I think. Take that, my microphone, you villain! I think everybody here is actually aware of them, but Enya is fantastic. She is an absolute sweetie. Does a lot of variety streaming. Was doing Bastion, Phasmo quite frequently. Is currently doing. I don't. Streams are 8. Raid space. There we go. I don't think her streams are 18 plus. I'm not 100%, but if they are, it's mostly because the language that happens with Phasmo. Let's go ahead and go and show her some. Once again, folks, thank you. Be a warden, fight for peace. Especially thank you to Darlings, Becky. Thank you for showing up, and Drowsy. Of course, to all those who came by to chat with me. It's your night, morning. All. Y'all have a wonderful week. See you guys Thursday. Into the radius. Have a lovely night. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
So I teased that Rice
Vox Machina, fighting for justice.